Once again, hello everybody, welcome back. My name is EonShiKeno. This is game number 3 for Tester, Red Protoss player in the bottom part of Jungle Basin versus oGsTheWind, or a Blue Zerg player in the top part of the map. Now, excuse me, last game we saw Tester go for the old Stand By Me Protoss strategy, the 4 Warp Gate Rush, about as old as Starcraft 2 itself. Maybe, let's see, what was like, see, the oldest strategy for the Protoss back in beta, maybe it was like a 2-gate against Zerg, maybe it's even older than a 4-warp gate, I can't remember. Maybe they just came around about the same time. But oGsTheWind going for a hatchery first build, and is he going for a, let's see what Tester's going for. Hasn't made anything yet, just has that one pylon. He may pop up his own Nexus first, go for a straight Nexus play, and where is he going with this probe? It's probably what he's going to go for, moving out about 275 food, or 275 minerals. He's probably going to go for a Nexus first. Now, of course, whenever your opponent does hatch first, as Zerg and you're a Protoss and you throw down a Nexus right away, if you just spend all of your Chrono Boosts on probes, you will be able to definitely beat them at economy, hands down. You can just pump out so many more Harvesters with Chrono Boost than they can with Queens and Larva. So, we're probably going to have some macro going on here. Both players just macroing up pretty well. Just these two dudes doing a little dance out here on the ramp. A probe kind of zapping back at the drone, trying to get him out of the base. And just keep an eye on any type of pylons. He wants to just, just keep this probe on running around. Also, make sure there's no pylons being sit down. So, this drone has multiple purposes, multiple reasons for chasing this drone down. And this Overlord just got a sneak peek at that expansion, so he knows his opponent Tester is now going for that expansion. And what do we got here? Gateway Forge. So you probably see Tester get up to about 4, probably up to 4 gas, maybe do a 6 Warp Gate push. That has definitely been a very popular PvZ strategy as of lately on the ladder, and of course in a bunch of tournaments. So gonna have just a bunch of macro going on here. So I'm just gonna speed it up for everybody's enjoyment. You can watch these probes and Zerglings run around at twice speed. Look how fast he goes. Whoa! And he's probably not even gonna kill that probe. This is the fastest damn probe I've ever seen. He's gonna get back up, walk right through that Zealot, and be back to base, nice and safe. Photon Cannon popping out in the front of his base, Chrono Boosting that Stalker out, and getting some Warp Gate upgrades. Now, ooh, okay, this is definitely not what I expected. So we got a bunch of Zerglings coming out and teching up the hatchery. 2 gas at his main, no gas down here yet. Let's check the worker count. So definitely look at that. Look at the Harvester difference. I mean, I know he did make 10 Zerglings, but even still, look at that Harvester difference. Getting up that Nexus later than his opponent, got up his expansion, even with 2 Queens. Just getting so many more workers, and it's really easy to defend with these Photon Cannons. We saw oGsTheWind go for, okay, shit, here he is, he's doing it again. He's getting that Nidus network like we saw in Lost Temple. But I think Tester, this is going to come down to whether Tester or not is going to remember his mistake. Is he going to scout his entire base? Let's check for a good spot for a Nidus Worm. Maybe like right here, but I mean, he's got 1 Stalker down here. He's got another Stalker down here. Ooh, this Overlord, if he puts a Nidus Worm maybe right here, that'd be a good position. He's trying to move this Overlord around, but he's going to see that Stalker. He's going to think, okay, that's a bad spot. He's moving it over here to the right. He's probably going to throw the Nidus Worm up right about here, even bringing a nice Overlord from the top. This may be bait for the Stalker, so you can put the Nidus Worm there. Booyah, there it is. Pulling probes. The probes are so close to that Nidus Worm, this thing's going to die. And that, of course, is the downside of Nidus Worms. They're so weak. Even trying to be a little tricky, pulling in this Overlord. But Tester definitely learned from his mistakes and was thinking like, oh shit, here's another one. Nidus Worm trying to pop up. It's right next to a Photon Cannon. That thing is going to kill that easily. And just 2 Nidus Worms already down. So, oh man, this is bad news for the Wind. The Wind, uh-oh. Another Nidus Worm. Shit, he's just going Nidus Worm crazy in his base, but he should be able to kill this. How many units does he has? He has to have a lot of Zerglings. 50 Zerglings, damn! And it's going to die right before it finishes. That's like, what, the 3rd Nidus Worm he's lost? And I think at this point, you just got to give up, buddy. 1 Void Route. Excuse me, he's going to kill those Overlords. So he's not even going to have vision anymore. That was definitely a risky strategy because, I mean, if you get the Nidus Worm up, great, you won. But trying to get another one in here. How does he even have vision that? Oh, I think he had a changeling or something. They're killing. That's like the 4th one. That's like so much gas he's wasted. Oh, there's that changeling. So the wind, man, he cut his economy so hard. Just cut so much economy to try and get all these Zerglings, popping a Nidus Worm. And it would have worked if Tester just hadn't prepared, hadn't scouted so much, and just was on the ball with those Stalkers. He was prepared for it. Now Void Ray is going to push into his opponent's base. 1 Void Ray already up here, got 5 kills. 2 Queens are up, but he's already charged. They should be able to take care of that. They do have enough for a transfusion at the same time. Zerglings outside of the base going to morph into Banelings more than likely. All this second Void Ray comes up, he's going to have to transfuse. He doesn't have enough. No! He's going to lose that one. But then another Phoenix shows up, going to pick it up. So, oh man, the wind is in such a bad position. He really has to do something with those Zerglings. He has to... Oh, but he's supply blocked. Okay, that doesn't matter. You don't need supply to make Banelings. He does have that Banelings nest. Oh shit, he had a Banelings nest. Did it die? He must have lost the Banelings nest. He was placing it right here. Oh no, this is not good. The wind. Sorry, buddy. I think you're going down this game. More Void Rays. Phoenix is coming out, just making a little bit of a Warp Gate army to push with. These Banelings, these Zerglings are just kind of not doing anything. Man, the food count 91 to 55. The wind. Playing risky, going with that, trying to get that Nidus Canal in his, or Nidus Network in his base. I don't really see how the oGsTheWind is going to get through this. This is a complete wall off with those 2 warp gates. So we got the Banelings coming in, so he's at least going to give us a show before he decides to GG. Queen popping out, trying to fight a charge of Void Ray, not going to happen. He's a mentor. Phoenix is just killing all these overlords. He's going to be completely supply blocked, but luckily for him, Banelings don't need that. So here we go. All the Banelings going to come in, take out that Forge. Yes, probably take it out, and they got actually going to get in there. Nope, Force Field. Sorry, buddy. He lets him kill the Forge, and then he just Force Fields and denying him the enjoyment of killing more of his stuff. But he doesn't. It doesn't even matter. You could have let all those Zerglings in. He's going to win. He's got the flying units, he's got Void Rays, and there are no Queens. Supply blocked, he can't even make Queens. Trying to make a Spore Crawler. But, yeah, Tester just kind of just hang back in his base. Doesn't even need to attack with this army. He can just sit there, let these Void Rays and Phoenixes just mop up. But once again, we saw this strategy actually work on Lost Temple, but Tester was prepared for it. He was maybe even expecting it on this map. He saw his opponent go for that fast expansion, and cutting so many workers, cutting his economy so hard, just get all those Zerglings. There we got it. GG. oGsTheWind. GGing. So Tester winning this best of 3, 2-1. It's a very close matches. We saw Tester definitely deserved this win. He played it so well, and he just recognized all the key moments where he's like, okay, Overlords are in a pretty good position. I maybe need to watch out for that. My opponent's Expoing. This is a pretty good map for a Nidus Worm. And I think he actually saw like those 10 early Zerglings come out with that probe. But anyway, great series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm maybe going to cast some more games today if I can find some. If not, I'm going to be gone for Thanksgiving and stuff like that for the weekend. So I probably won't have another commentary till Monday or something like that. But if you don't hear from me again, have a happy Thanksgiving or whatever stuff you do during Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys later.